What do you say we find function values of variables? Now, these problems tend to be a little bit longer. You got to really pay attention to your order of operations. You've got to be very patient. Got to be careful, in other words. So let's see what we got. Find g of 5a minus 2 plus 3g of 2a if g of x equals x squared minus 5x plus 8. And what we've got to do is we've got to substitute in 5a minus 2 in for x into this function equation. And then we're going to add that to 3 times g when g is equal to 2a. In other words, we're going to substitute in 2a into that same function equation, x squared minus 5x plus 8. And this will be a challenge doing the slide because the problem's a little bit longer. But let's see if we can give it a go. All right, I'm going to substitute in 5a minus 2 into the equation. So we've got parentheses 5a minus 2 squared minus 5 times 5a minus 2 plus 8. And then we're going to add to that 3 times 2a squared minus 5 times 2a plus 8. Okay, well, let's just proceed right to left. I'm going to first set this up as 5a minus 2 times 5a minus 2. I'm going to go ahead and multiply negative 5 times 5a. So that's going to give me negative 25a. And then negative 5 times negative 2 is going to give me a positive 10 plus 8. And then I got a plus 3 times, let's see, 2a squared is 4a squared. Squaring 2a gives me 4a squared. And negative 5 times 2a is going to give me negative 10a plus 8. And I'm going to have to come back and multiply all of that times 3. All right, let's work on 5a squared minus 2. 5a times 5a, we're foiling this, is 25a squared. And 5a times negative 2 is negative 10a. And negative 2 times 5a is negative 10a. And negative 2 times negative 2 is plus 4. And then I've got negative 25a. And 10 plus 8 is 18, plus 18. And then I'm multiplying 3 times 4a squared minus 10a plus 8. So that's going to be plus 12a squared. And 3 times negative 10a is negative 30a. And 3 times 8 is positive 24. And now I can start to combine like terms. Okay, I've got a 25a squared and a 12a squared. So 25 and 12 is 37. And then we've got a negative 10a and a negative 10a, so that's negative 20a. And then I got another negative, so here's a negative 10a, that's negative 20a, and then minus 25a, so that's going to be minus 45a, minus 30a, brings me to negative 75a. And then let's see, we got plus 4 and plus 18, that's 22, plus 24. 22 and 24 is plus 46. Shazam. Well, there you go. That's g of 5a minus 2 plus 3 times g of 2a if g of x is equal to x squared minus 5x plus 8. Do we want to do another one? Well, of course we do. All right, this time we got find h of negative 4d plus 3 less 1/2 or 0.5 h of d if h of x is 2x squared plus 5x plus 3. Well, let's set this one up. All right, so I got 2 times negative 4d plus 3, and I got to square it, plus 5 times negative 4d plus 3. You have to be really careful with your order of operations in your signs. Plus 3. And then we've got minus 0.5 times 2d squared plus 5d. I'm just simply substituting in d for x plus 3. All right, well, I better deal with this exponent, so I'm going to set this up as 2 times negative 4, and put that in parentheses, negative 4d plus 3 times negative 4d plus 3. That's squaring that. And I'm going to go ahead and distribute the 5 to the negative 4d plus 3. So let's see, 5 times negative 4d is negative 20d. And 5 times positive 3 is plus 15 plus 3. And I can go ahead and distribute this negative 1/2. And don't consider that as a subtraction. Consider that as just negative 0.5. So let's see, negative 0.5 times 2 is going to give me negative d squared, negative 1d squared. And negative 0.5 times positive 5d is going to give me negative 2.5d. And negative 1/2 times 3 is going to give me negative 1.5. All right, well, let's square this negative 4d plus 3. We're still going to have to end up multiplying all that times 2. I'm going to keep my bracket. So let's see, negative 4d times negative 4d is 16d squared. Negative 4d times positive 3 is negative 12d. 3 times negative 4d is negative 12d. And 3 times 3 is 9 plus 9. And let's see if we can combine anything as we're going through here. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I could combine the negative 20d. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Negative 22.5d. Canceling that, knocking that out, okay? And 15 plus 3 is 18 minus 1.5. That's going to be 15 plus 3 is 18 minus 1.5 is going to be, does that seem right? Does that seem right? I guess it does. Yeah. What is that? 18 minus 1.5 is going to be positive 16.5. That knocks out that, knocks out that, knocks out that, and I still got the negative 2d squared. All right, now let's distribute the 2 to the 16d squared. And this is negative 24d. I could combine that, negative 24d. All right, are we ready? All right, 2 times 16d squared is 32d squared. 2 times negative 24d is minus 48d. And 2 times 9 is 18 minus 22.5d plus 16.5 minus d squared. Now let's combine the like terms. All right, 32d squared minus d squared gives me 31d squared. And negative 48d minus 22.5d, let's see, 22 and 48 is 70, 70.5. It's going to be negative 70.5d. So that takes care of that and takes care of that. And then I've got 18 plus 36.5. 18 plus 16.5. 18 plus 16.5. Which is going to give me positive 34.5. You got to really be organized. You got to be patient, be methodical, work through your steps, order of operations, keep yourself organized, and you can do it.